Hello and welcome everyone to Let's Play Tomb Raider 4 Remastered. This is 115 speaking, and before we transition into a cutscene, let me welcome you to the race for the Iris. This will be the shortest level of the game. Nevertheless, I will run it 3 separate times because we have 3 different objectives in mind. Now, looking at the stat screen over here, you can already tell I have not picked up all 10 goodies and all 8 secrets from Angkor Wat, and this is intentional to enter the path of the righteous version of this level. This level comes in 2 flavors, an easy one that I'm going to show you now, and a much more difficult one that I'm going to show you afterwards. Furthermore, given the achievements that we want to unlock, overall 3 of them, and make progress for a 4th, first of all, my objective is to show you how to beat the easy version, the Virtuous version of Race for the Iris, in less than a minute and a half. That's exactly how short this level is. And this will net us the achievement a Regular Virtuoso. Then I will reload, get the 8th secret, get to the difficult version of Race of the Iris, and I'll show you how to make your first point of progress for the Theomachist achievement, because the first great statue is in fact located in the hard version of the Race of the Iris level. Then I'm gonna show you what happens should we lose the race to Von Croy, because the cutscene at the very end will be a little different, okay? And then for the 3rd and final time, I'm gonna rerun the hard version of the Race of the Iris and essentially unlock I'm Up for Little Heresy achievement, where we have to beat the whole gauntlet in less than a minute and 55 seconds, and I'm gonna show you the victory cutscene, so to speak. Okay, guys? So that's essentially the plan for now. During this process, we will also unlock On Your Head Be It Von Croy just for beating Cambodia. Okay? So, very simple. We're gonna do 3 runs across this level, 1 easy, 2 difficult. Let's do this.
And now for the last. You are an exemplary student, Lara, although you have not yet learned the root of all adventuring, the craving to win at whatever cost. I throw down the gauntlet to you, my child. Whoever is first to the Iris claims the prize.
Watch your back, old man. I warn you, I'll pull no punches.
I expected no less. On the count of 3. 1, 2...
Oh, you cheating bastard. I mean, he's obviously trying to teach Lara a lesson about having to do everything it takes to win, but still, come on. Okay, we're gonna have a comeback, okay? We're gonna take revenge on this cheating bastard over here. So, the important thing is just to know that you can often extend your trajectory to ensure you are gonna get into a running jump via just going diagonally across squares. That's incredibly valuable. Memorizing this whole gauntlet will enable you to know exactly when you can afford to sprint when cutting corners and when you cannot or shouldn't, essentially. Okay. And now what you'll actually want to do here is fall into the pit, because the alternative is to monkey swing, and that takes so much longer than just climbing the ladder up here, okay? So this is what I wanted to achieve. And now for the most, I guess, difficult part of this run, what we want to do is get up as quickly as possible. Side jump should just about do it, and then a running jump, standing jump, and let's sprint to victory. So my friends, this will essentially be the easy race for the Iris, and I just want to unlock the achievement. I'm not going to show you the ending cutscenes this time, okay? And so, reloading to my Angkor Wat save, I have picked up the 8th golden skull, meaning we are at 8 secrets. This is going to take us to the more difficult version of the Race of the Iris. I have also overwritten our level end save file before picking up the skull, because we'll no longer need the access to the Path of Virtues. Everything else we're interested in here is in the difficult version. By the way, interesting thing, there are no goodies whatsoever to be had in both versions of the Race of the Iris. However, the difficult one is going to have 3 wild boars that Von Croy can set upon you, okay? Hence the scrolling text at the beginning of this video. Furthermore, this is the first example of what you'll see when there are no secrets in a given level. Nothing of nothing, okay? Anywho, let's see what the difficult version of the level looks like, and you'll already see a very different map layout despite the cutscene being the same.
And now for the last. You are an exemplary student, Lara, although you have not yet learned the root of all adventuring, the craving to win, at whatever cost. I throw down the gauntlet to you, my child. Whoever is first to the iris claims the prize.
Watch your back, old man. I warn you, I'll pull no punches.
I expected no less. On the count of 3. 1, 2...
And of course he cheats again, that bastard. Now I did tell you we are gonna trick him later on, and I intend to follow up on that promise, but we're gonna do that in the third race, okay guys? So, let's see about this. Oh my god, he's covering up so much of the screen, I could barely see. Now sometimes grabbing this ladder just doesn't work like here, and no matter what you do, Lara will not grab the top, meaning you'll have to transition into ladder grabbing animation. And occasionally Von Croy will close this grate and open up a different one, which is actually a shortcut through the level, thinking he tricked you, but he's actually gonna help you. But for some reason, since Major Patch number 1, I found that no longer happens no matter what I do. I do not understand why. Hold action when falling here, this will get you quite close to the exit in the water. And you can transition to climb like this. See, we're much faster than the old guy. Let's keep going. Now, if he gets here first, he'll cut this rope bridge down, and you'll have to make a jump and use a ladder to climb up, which is, of course, gonna prolong things. Also, he can close this one behind you. You'll need to climb around and trigger all sorts of mechanisms, if that's the case. And now for the 2 most difficult jumps of this level. Damn it! See, even though we were positioned ideally, sometimes Lara will just not grab it, no matter what. And this one will give you unavoidable damage, you can see. Again, I don't know why grabbing the final edge never really works for Lara, but it is what it is. Now, the rope over here serves the same purpose. If Von Croy manages to get here first and cut open the bridge, then you'll need to rope swing to get across. Thankfully, that's not the case here. And guys, for Theomachist, the very first great statue, this mouth over here is it. By the way, the tile that worked for me and increased my achievement progression on PS5 is the one over here. I presume the ones over here are also fine, but just keep in mind this one doesn't work and this one doesn't work. You have to do it to this one, interestingly enough. So let me demonstrate. And you know what? I'm probably gonna take a screenshot of every single Theomachist handstand for our photo album collection. Also, I talked about enemies, and well, there they are. You can see one wild boar behind the grate over here. You kind of need to wait for Von Croy to get here to really do that, and there's 2 more. So these are the 3 unkillable enemies of Race for the Iris, in case you guys didn't know. Okay, so onto the mouth of the statue. We have already failed. I'm up for a Little Heresy achievement, but that's fine. I also want to show you the losing cutscene, just so we'll be able to compare. Okay, so let's see. I'm just gonna wait here for Von Croy. Oh, and whilst we're waiting, with the photo mode in the remastered version of the game, I can show you the Iris chamber. Here is an ominous warning that Lara will read later on. Here is a Terry's chocolate orange. Yummy. God, I love those things. Whenever I would travel back and forth from England, I would get them at the airport and buy them for my whole family. There's another inscription here. We will never know what it says, but I never realized that these are supposed to be fish textures down here, which is pretty damn interesting. This right here is water. I thought it's just a heavy fog, but apparently that's what it is now. Anyway, all sorts of cool stuff. And that's the side where we came from. That's the mechanism to open the orange, and that's where we will depart happily ever after. Or will we? Well, let's take a sneak peek into the orange. If you ever thought you're gonna see the inside of this being closed up, my god, I never thought we would. Let me just do something about the FOV, and we need to capture this picture. Come on, guys. Can we animate? Ah, it does nothing with the iris, shame. I think that's actually really the case, that it's not triggered in any animation loop, just to conserve memory. And let's of course do that in the original. Oh, I did not take a picture of our handstand in original graphics. That's a bit of a bummer. Nevertheless, this is cool. We have the iris immortalized. Now let's just wait for Von Croy and see how better we were overall than he was. There he is. Took you quite a while. Nevertheless, guys, this way we have lost the race for the Iris. See, he's waiting for Lara, and the final cutscene will be a bit different. So I'm gonna show you the losing cutscene, and then I'm gonna see you back at the beginning, and we're gonna win this and unlock I'm Up for a Little Heresy, and also beat Von Croy, as is the tradition.
I am not such an old man after all, yeah? Come here, child. The mechanism will require us both to release it.
The plinth inscription warns of vengeance on those who remove it.
Ah, ancient hocus pocus. Forget this nonsense and come over here.
I don't count poison darts and triggered entombment, your average child's tea party. I feel we should lend this some respect.
Ah, and you are the world-famous archaeologist adventurer Lara Croft, yeah? No, I am the renowned archaeologist adventurer Werner von Croy, and you will do as I say. Go to the wall and pull the lever.
What was it you said? Disrespect is the route to carelessness?
I am weary of this. Pull the lever now, Miss Croft.
On your head be it, Von Croy.
Have faith in experience, child, and you will learn more than simple...
You were saying?
My leg! My leg! I am trapped! My leg is trapped! Help me, Laura! Help me!
Hold on! I'm coming back to get you!
And there we are, guys, back for the finale, and this time we are gonna unlock I'm Up for a Little Heresy. And you know what, Von Croy? We don't have to listen to you anymore. Skip it, and you're actually gonna get a head start. We are applying the lessons that Von Croy taught us to practice here, which feels great. Okay. So, how's that, you know? A little taste of your own medicine, you bastard. Okay. Ah, this time we grab the very edge. Oh, this is wonderful. I just hope I will not mess it up. This is a really good head start. We can do wonders like this. Oh, and I love the fact that when you're sprinting towards steps in Tomb Raider 4 Remastered, Lara is no longer stopped. This is such a great improvement. In all previous versions, and even in the original, the sprint animation would always reset and you couldn't efficiently sprint up the stairs anymore. Okay, on we go. Climb up, Miss Croft. Oh, we are doing so good. I hope I didn't jinx it. Now, what's around the corner here? Ah, the rope bridge. Okay, perfect opportunities to sprint some more. Now, jump over this. You don't need to zigzag across. That would be very inefficient. And I think I can do a better job cutting this corner than before. Absolutely. Okay, guys. 2 most difficult jumps. Ah, shoot. I was hoping this time it would work. Nah. Something about the ladder being there just doesn't agree with the game for whatever reason. Lara, what are you? A drunk driver? That was odd. Anyway, let's keep going. And we should be in a good position to unlock I'm Up for a Little Heresy. But we're not there yet. But the fact that we don't have to worry about a handstand is, of course, a big boon. Okay, guys, I think we're absolutely shredding this challenge. Okay, I just wish there wouldn't be the recovery. Now I'm gonna have to make a save here, which is gonna have to be really well timed. Okay, there we go. Guys, this, before we finish, was the race for the Iris. So I showed you the winning path, now I'm gonna show you the losing path, now I'm gonna show you the winning path, and I showed you the easy version. When we take a few other steps, we are gonna unlock I'm Up for a Little Heresy, and also on your head beat Von Croy for beating Cambodia. And I'm essentially going to show you what happens when we win and unlock all the achievements. So I hope you enjoyed it. Straight after the cutscenes, I'm going to give thanks to my absolutely amazing patrons. But let's see how this sort of prequel story wraps up first.
And so the pupil excels the master. I congratulate you on your agility. Take your prize from the plinth. You have earned it.
In the time it took you to find your way here, I've examined the inscriptions. It warns of vengeance on those who remove it.
Ah, ancient hocus pocus. Forget this nonsense and come over here.
I don't count poisoned darts and triggered entombment, your average Charles Tea Party. I feel we should lend this some respect.
Ah. And you are the world-famous archaeologist adventurer Lara Croft, yeah? No, I am the renowned archaeologist adventurer Werner von Croy, and you will do as I say. Go to the wall and pull the lever.
What was it you said? Disrespect is the route to carelessness?
I am weary of this. Pull the lever now, Miss Croft.
On your head be it, Von Croy.
Have faith in experience, child, and you will learn more than simple...
You were saying?
My leg! I am trapped! My leg is trapped! Help me, Laura! Help me!
Hold on! I'm coming back to get you!
My apologies for being such a tease and not showing you the following FMV, but it is far more appropriate to do that in the next episode. For now, I would absolutely like to say thanks to my amazing patrons. Blank Goopel, Mick, Severin Drax, Enstickle, Katie Danger, Pooh the 2, and Basic Brian E. Thank you guys so much for being my loyal Winstons and for treating Lara to Terry's chocolate orange after her harrowing experience in Cambodia. Next, I would like to say big thanks to my caretaker Winstons, Michael McConkey, Karavetu, Renegade Derny, Blanket Fox, Jonathan Jones, and Dick the Bee. Thank you guys so much for your support of the channel and also for looking after poor Werner after his leg injury. Although his recovery will not be swift, it will nevertheless be a recovery, as we'll see later on. I would also like to give special thanks to my brave veteran Winstons, Andrea Paviglianiti, Alexander, and Richard Dearman. Thank you guys so much for your valiant support of the channel and also for picking up the mantle of being Alara's mentor after Werner von Croy's unfortunate injury. You explained to her the meaning of disrespect being the route to carelessness. Now, will she hold Werner's and your lesson to heart, or will she spectacularly mess up in burial chambers? That remains to be seen very soon. And finally, I would like to give one very special thanks to my one and only fine vintage Winston, Akira Foxmind. Thank you so much for your long and generous support of the channel, for all your kind comments, and also for today being the one and only person who could help trapped Von Croy escape. Not unlike Lara's walking freezer, the giant chocolate orange was another seemingly inescapable prison. But you and Werner have both figured out that the artifact of Iris has in fact powers of teleportation, defying space. and together you will exploit this for its full potential, but we'll see the fruits of this research in Tomb Raider Chronicles. And on a final note, I'd like to say thanks to my free Patreon members as well as to you guys for watching today's rather short episode. Nevertheless, I hope you've enjoyed 3 rounds through the Race of the Iris, each with different objective in mind. And hey, in case you guys are so good that you are able to combine the Theomachist handstand and still unlock I'm Up for a Little Heresy, please let us all know in the comments how you managed to pull it off, and glory will be yours. Or a little heart from me at least. Nevertheless guys, I'm gonna start working on the next level, finally taking us to Egypt, which this game is all about. And until then, I wish you all happy raiding.